Good morning, y'all. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all my oral hygiene care routine. So these are all the products that I use. There's my tongue scraper, my Q-tips, chapstick, floss. What else? I gotta have this. This is amazing for tonsil stones, y'all. The Colgate Peroxide Mouth Sore Rinse. Amazing. Because a lot of people use peroxide to gargle with. No, y'all, this is a game changer. If y'all like peroxide in your oral hygiene care routine, you need this. My TheraBreath. And guys, when y'all wake up in the morning, the first thing y'all should be doing is drinking a bottle of water. You need water. Yes, wake your organs up. Wake yourself up. Drink some water, y'all. Yes. Alright, y'all, let's get started. So the first thing that I do, of course, floss. It's a non-negotiable, y'all. Floss. Every single day. At least once a day. I start in the very back. Also, if y'all don't believe me that floss is important, get you some floss right now. Floss every single tooth, or at least floss a few teeth, especially in the back where your throat is, and smell your floss. You might throw up. Mine is not that bad because I do this every day. But yes, the first step, floss. Non-negotiable. And I take my floss all the way down to my gums, and I kind of curve it and then come back out. Get every tooth, y'all. And also move your fingers down the floss because you're going to get food on your floss. So don't take that same spot, of course, and go back into your gums. Move your fingers down your floss. There we go. Yes, I smell my floss because why not? If you're going to be in other people's faces talking, they're going to smell your breath. So you need to know how your breath smells before anybody else. So yes, I smell my floss before I brush my teeth. See that food? If you didn't floss, that's what you're just brushing over. It's nasty, y'all. Start flossing every day. Throw it away. Of course. Right now I'm just washing my hands and I'm about to wash my lips. Good morning. Also, y'all, I brush my teeth with hot water, not cold, hot. With my toothbrush with some hot water before I get started. And I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. Hope everybody woke up. It's a blessing, y'all. Be grateful. This is my favorite toothpaste, Colgate Max Fresh. If y'all haven't tried this, you should try them. I get more toothpaste. Yes, we're not just gonna do a little sprint and then we're done. This is why a lot of people still have poop smell on their breath, because literally they'll take this one little strip of toothpaste, use it for the recommended 2 minutes. Y'all, 2 minutes brushing your teeth is not enough. 2 minutes in total, this one little dollop, and then they're done. That's why your breath still stinks. Okay. Also, y'all, when I brush my teeth, I'm getting all this. I'm getting behind my teeth. I'm not just brushing this and this. I'm getting behind my teeth. And then all back here. Get the back of your teeth. You don't just get the front. Get the back. All right, y'all. I'm on to my tongue. Tongue scratcher. I'm still not done. Another strip. Brush my teeth again. Okay. And then brush my lips. Mm-hmm. Y'all, as you're brushing your teeth, gargle the water in the back of your throat with the toothpaste mixed in as like a pre-rinse, because a lot of odor comes from the back of your throat, if y'all didn't know that. Going to brush my tongue. Yes, this is my second go around again, because one time is not enough, y'all. And I start on this side and I work my way over, and then vice versa. Do that about 2 or 3 times, or when you feel your mouth starting to get fresh, because y'all, you know when your breath stinks, you know when your mouth doesn't feel fresh. So adjust this according to how fresh your mouth starts to feel. My mouth doesn't feel fresh enough yet, so I'm gonna keep going. Also brush underneath your tongue. I always have a rag to just get the excess water. Alright, y'all. So for my tonsil stones, I just pour a little bit in the cap. Pour a lot. You really don't need all this stuff. Just enough to soak your Q-tip. I'm gonna dip this in my solution. I got my flashlight on, and I just clean out my tonsils, literally. That's all I'm doing. I'm cleaning out my throat. So nothing came out, but I do this to both sides. I just flip the Q-tip, dip the opposite side, so that way I'm not double contaminating. That's just something I like to do. And trust me, if you push hard enough, something will come out. I'll do it one more time. Smell it. I'm all good. I brush one more time, and then that's it. So this is going to be my last brush. So yes, I brush a total of 3 times because this is what makes my mouth feel fresh. Well, last time. Brushing your lips is so important, y'all. Even washing your lips. Yes. Normally I would use dial soap, but I'm in my bathroom downstairs and I forgot to bring the dial soap from upstairs to downstairs. And I don't feel like going back up there, so I'll just be washing my lips with regular hand soap. And this is in Juicy Peach. Y'all, this is good. Brushing my tongue for the last time. Get back there, y'all. If you're not gagging just a little bit, you're not doing it right. You don't just, that's not brushing your tongue. Your tongue goes all the way back. But of course you can't go down at your throat, so just, get what you can. Make sure you're getting your entire tongue. So don't neglect the sides of your tongue. Get the sides of your tongue too, y'all. The entire tongue. That part too, underneath at the bottom. Let's press one more time. Y'all don't be shy. Get back there. Men, y'all too. Get in the back of your throat. You might gag just a little bit, but at least your breath won't smell like doo-doo, okay? Rinsing this off. Also, y'all, clean your tongue scrapers every now and then. What I like to do is I have a case for my tongue scraper. So what I like to do to clean it every now and then, at least try to do this like once a week, is I'll pour this peroxyl solution onto my tongue scraper and let it soak for a little bit. Just like that. See, I just poured a little bit in there, y'all. And I'm gonna just let my tongue scraper soak in the peroxyl solution. So that's just a little tip. All right, now that I'm done scrubbing my mouth, y'all, I feel so much better. So much better. I don't gargle the peroxyl because, strangely enough, it burns my mouth. Like, I don't know. It's too strong, but it's just the right amount to clean out my tonsils. But if you normally gargle peroxide, you might can handle this. My mouth cannot. I'm only able to clean out my tonsils with this. But their breath does wonders. So this is my last step, y'all. And of course, I just fill the cap up. Some people's mouths are smaller, so this might be too much, but just adjust it, y'all, according to you, okay? Y'all, the reason I put the rag over my mouth as I'm gargling in my throat is because my mouth is so wide open when I'm gargling into my throat that it'll start to spill out the sides of my mouth. But I wouldn't have it no other way. Always, always, always gargle your mouthwash in the back of your throat, because that's where a lot of the odor and bacteria sit. It sits everywhere, but a lot of people tend to neglect the back of their throat and their mouth in general when they're trying to brush your teeth. So that's where that odor is coming from. It's really in the back of your throats. So y'all don't forget, gargle in the back of your throat, and you should be using a rag when you're in the bathroom anyway. You know, washing your face, brushing your teeth, because you need to pat that excess water so it's not spilling out everywhere. And of course, I said mouthwash was my last step, but actually chapstick is the last step, because I'm not fixing to go through all that and have crusty lips. We're not doing that. I have not washed my face yet, y'all, or plucked any of my little PCOS hairs. It is what it is. But eventually, y'all, I'll be seeing an esthetician about my neck. Has nothing to do with my diet. I actually have a better diet than most people. Not trying to brag, but I do. I pride myself on that. This is just a hormonal condition that I have no control over. It is what it is. It's life. So yeah, y'all. Moisturize your lips after you brush your teeth. Immediately. Immediately after you brush your teeth. It completes the process, y'all. Yeah. And like I said, y'all, when y'all wake up in the morning, if y'all don't buy cases of water, I don't care if you go to Dollar Tree and get the little 6-pack of water. Start buying water, y'all. I don't drink tap water because it just makes my stomach hurt. And trust me, I've done experiments where I'm like, is it just me or is it the water? Like, what's going on? Tap water, when I drink it straight, for whatever reason, yes, I just brush my teeth with tap water. But when I try to drink it, it hurts my stomach. So buy y'all some bottled water. Don't have to be Aquafina. I love Aquafina. She's my girl. So yeah, first thing in the morning, y'all. And if you can't take drinking 16 ounces of water, then start out with the tiny bottles. But y'all need water when you first wake up. I'm telling you, hydrate. Hydrate. Don't go for tea. Don't go for soda. None of that. Milk. You can have all that, but afterwards, the first thing you need is water. It's gonna wake you up. It's gonna make you feel rejuvenated. I'm telling y'all. And treat your organs, y'all. They deserve it too. Water, first thing in the morning. And then it's gonna wash all that morning breath out. You still gotta brush your teeth with water, y'all. First step. But yeah, y'all. All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I might come back on later on. I'm not sure yet. I got some good news to tell y'all. I'm so excited. But yeah, I might be back on later on. But if I'm not, I'll come back tomorrow. But until then, I love y'all. Let me know what y'all's oral hygiene care routine is. I love y'all. Bye-bye.